Hello and welcome to the Kinda Chaotic podcast. I'm your co-host Ruby Wybrow.
And I'm your other co-host, Jen Cusack. Kinda Chaotic is your weekly hit of unfiltered chat about health, well-being, and the messy bits in between.
We're all about creating a space that's real, relatable, and totally judgment-free, where important and often overlooked conversations actually happen.
From mental wellness, lifestyle habits, and the chaos of everyday life to the topics that deserve more airtime.
Whether you're tuning in during your commute, out for a walk, or taking a moment for your weekly reset, our episodes are designed to be light, raw, and a little bit chaotic.
In the best way possible. Hello and welcome back to Kinda Chaotic. This is our very first episode and we are super keen.
Yes.
Before we start, like we mentioned in the introduction, we have got teas of the week. Oh, it's not teas, just drinks.
Well, it is a drink of the week, but today's it's tea. But
Today's
it's a bit
tea.
warm.
Yes, so let's read it. Do you want to read it to them?
Or do you want to read it?
You can read it. You read it.
So this is thanks to my mother. So where did you find it? Oh, it's on the back.
Yeah.
So it's adaptogens with maca, a sweet and balancing blend of
Rubus. It's like Rubius. Roibas.
Sure. With cinnamon spice to balance your senses. It's smooth and warming feel it makes for the perfect way to bring some balance to your day. It says to brew for 3 minutes. It's from Twinings.
It smells so good. It smells like cinnamon. I'm really excited to
Yeah,
have.
well, it has cinnamon and honey on the packet, and I feel like maybe a bit of vanilla.
Okay.
Because like it says rubus, maca root, cinnamon, honey flavouring, natural flavouring, chai spice flavouring.
That's really nice.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, try that. That is so good. Sorry if you guys can hear us sipping.
Oh, yeah. The other one, you can just hear you gulping.
I know. Why did I love it though? It was giving ASMR.
It was funny.
So we are super excited. Today, the topic we want to uncover is romanticizing our lives.
That is really nice.
Isn't it good?
It's like a herbal chai, but like it's a bit different.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay. How was your week, Jen?
Well, today for me has been so stressful. I'm not going to get into it, but oh my gosh. TAFE is driving me crazy, but that's okay. And then on top of everything else, it's just a lot. And in general, I just need a day. I need a day for myself, but that's not going to come for a while. So anyway, and Ruby, how was your day?
My day wasn't too bad. I made some kale leaves and Alex made some minestrone soup. And yesterday I was in Brighton. I went to Rich Glen. I bought the hand stuff for Mum for Mother's Day, and they have a deodorant in there.
Yes, it's like a roll-on, like a natural one.
I was really worried because natural deodorant can like...
It scares me.
No, let me tell you, I wore it. I put it on yesterday after I bought it.
Yeah.
Right? And then I was at work and everything, like I get all sweaty, and then I woke up, like slept with it on. Like I didn't reapply at all. Yeah. Woke up the next day, still didn't smell.
Wow.
I think it's really working.
Wow. Okay.
And you could be wrong after netball if I smell really bad. Tell me. But I think it might have worked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because a lot of the time I thought that like natural deodorants, maybe I'm just a hater, but I was just like...
No, well, have you seen that one? I want to get that one where people have the crystal because I reckon it stops them from sweating.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, I just feel like I stink all the time, but I'm liking this shit.
You don't. Ruby has got the nicest set of perfumes on display in her bathroom and it's so cool.
I cleaned my bathroom today as well, which is nice. That wasn't...
That's a win.
Yeah, I cleaned my bathroom and my room.
Yeah. And then on the weekend, I went to Melbourne and I went to Geelong. I absolutely love Geelong. And something that Ruby and I are actually going to do is we're going to do a weekend where it's like a weekend, my perfect weekend, and then we're going to do a weekend of Ruby's perfect weekend. And my perfect weekend, I'm taking you to Geelong and we're going to do like a retreat sort of vibe. We stayed at Eden Oak and I absolutely love it. It is so nice.
So nice.
So nice. So I'm going to take you there and then...
Can we go in the summer though so we can swim?
Yes, for sure.
Do you like to swim?
I love the beach.
I love swimming.
Love the beach.
I'm not very good at it, but I like to do it.
No, I'm very excited. Let's do that. And then what was your mum saying about the pools?
Oh, yeah. So Mum went... I don't remember where it was. It was in Geelong or Turkey. It was along that area. And it was like magnesium spa pools.
Yeah, let's do that. We're going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Cool.
So that'd be really good for your body.
Then the drive home was really good because I had 4 hours drive home and I got to work on the pod. So it was great. Mum got to drive and I got to work on the pod. So our first episode, we want to talk about the idea of romanticizing our lives. And it's purely just finding joy in the little things and appreciating everyday moments.
It's literally about finding the beauty in our existence.
So originally I thought like romanticizing our lives was just like trying to be the main character, trying to be airy and fairy and just like overdoing it. Do you know what I mean? Like I just thought originally that was what romanticizing our lives was, which I'm actually very wrong after doing the research.
What actually is it? It's enhancing everyday experiences, and it's the idea of living with intention. Our lives get so busy that we forget to enjoy what's right in front of us. And romanticisation reminds us of the beauty in life's routines.
Romanticising your life doesn't require you to buy new things or change your whole routine like we've seen on social media. It's simply a way of looking around and being grateful, to experience life through a lens of gratitude, that you get to live another day in life and let it be lovely.
I love the word lovely.
I love the word lovely too. There's just something so lovely about the word lovely. Oh, love. Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that. And then the next thing we did was we wrote down different things that we like to do or that we think are a good idea to romanticize your life. So the first one we have is vlogging. I put that on there because I feel like, as we were saying before, on social media, everyone only posted good stuff. So if you were to go about and film your whole day and edit it into like a TikTok or whatever, and you just look at the bits that were like good or aesthetic, you'd be like, wow.
Yeah, you'd have like a different appreciation for your
the day, even when it's literally just a normal day.
Yeah. I love this one, right? I have like private stories on my Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I'll have like a private story with my close friends, and if something like cute happens, or if I just have something I want to say about my day, I just pop it on there, and it's so cute to get so many people reply to it.
Yeah.
And be like, this is so cute, or me too, or like anything like that. I find like that sort of stuff is like, so like your own little movie.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite cute.
And that way you get to look back on stuff, I feel like.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It is nice.
And I think especially in the area that we are, we take a lot for granted because we are surrounded by a lot of nature. And
it's so beautiful where we live. It's literally
But
God's
you
country.
wouldn't think, like, we just go for a walk and we're just like, yeah, it's just, that's Middleford.
I know, we do take it for granted.
Yeah. Our next thing is listening to music. This is a huge thing. I tried to explain this last time we did this and it just didn't come out right. So feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Someone else told me this, but listening to music actually has like a chemical thing in your brain. I don't know how to, like, the correct ways to explain it. But you'll see a lot of times with
it's like a chemical release.
Yeah, and a lot of times with non-verbal kids, they'll like hum and make certain noises with their mouth because that movement releases like serotonin from your brain, or it's something along those lines. So it actually has scientific research behind it.
I just think in general, like you put music on.
Well, you can't put on a really good song and start dancing to it and then go, wow, I feel really miserable.
I know. Something that I find a lot of like kids between the ages of like 14 and 16, mainly 15 years old, but like between 14 and 16, when kids, they like, if you're sad, like especially for me during COVID, like when I was really sad, I'd put on like sad music and it would just like
makes you 10 times worse.
Exactly. And my mum would be like, oh, like why are you putting on such sad music? And I'm like, it's not sad, mum.
It's how I feel. Yeah, it's not a phase.
It's just good music. When in reality it was just bringing me down even more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So pump yourself up if you're feeling sad on a day.
I mean, sometimes it is good to have a good cry. But
yeah, we all deserve a cry sometimes.
Yeah, it's a good release, but don't listen to depressing music all the time.
No.
Get in the car, put on an absolute banger, pretend you're at the club.
Yeah. Have a go-to song as well. Ruby's got a go-to song, and she brought it up with me, and
Jen didn't know what this was.
I didn't know what the song was. She showed it to me, and I think it's hilarious. And then I was thinking, what's the song that I'd go to?
Yeah, did you think of one?
I did, but you go first.
Okay, so, well, it's not really a niche song, but TikTok reckons it is. But once something's on TikTok, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's The Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang, which is such an old song. But I don't know, that makes me really happy.
Yeah, I love it because you've told me a few times that's your go-to song.
Yeah.
So I'm happy I finally got to listen to it.
Yeah, so I'll be like in the car and I'll be like, I actually really don't want to go to work today. Speaker off all the way, and I just scream it, and everyone's staring at me like, what is wrong with her?
My song that I had decided was, it's actually a song that the kids are doing in the play at school at the moment. So it's called Walk Like the Egyptian.
Yeah, I know that song.
I actually really love it. I just love the beat.
We're gonna have to put clips of the song.
Yeah, I love the beat. I love the vibe of it. It just sits so right with me, and I can't not smile when it's on or want to like.
How good.
Not sing along, but I like tap my foot. Like I have to be tapping. I have to be like bobbing along. So I don't know. That's my song.
Yeah, and songs just like they set the mood.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
It was like when I did the breathwork class with Bub. She explained it as like your day is like a ladder. So you start at the very top of the ladder when you wake up, and then you're running 5 minutes late for work, you move down a peg. You put on a good song, you go up a peg. You get stuck behind a slow driver, you get knocked down 2 pegs. And it's like that. There's certain things you can do to keep you up and having a good day.
Yeah.
And then next thing is look good, feel good. I feel like this is a huge thing. If you feel like crap and then like you do your hair, you don't necessarily even have to do makeup, you just do your skincare, put on a nice outfit. I feel like you feel so much better because you match the vibe of the way you dress. Even if you feel like crap, like you're like, at least I look good.
Yeah.
I think.
Walk with that confidence. And I think when you don't, like when you look good, feel good, you don't tend to be as anxious. Like, what's everyone thinking of me? Like,
yeah, because you feel confident.
Yeah, you have confidence in yourself and what you're wearing and how you're feeling.
Yeah, exactly. And that can even be like wearing comfy clothes as well. Like I was really feeling like absolute crap yesterday. And I was like, I just want to put trackies on and a hoodie. And I did, and I felt way better because I wore something comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm here for that.
And I was like, I don't really care if I look like an idiot because I'm comfortable.
I saw this thing and it was like, if you hate other people, eat. If you hate yourself, shower. And if you feel like the world's hating you, sleep.
Yeah, take a nap.
And I was like, that is so good.
Yeah.
I love that. So let's repeat that very quickly so this stays in your head.
Yes.
If you hate other people, eat. If you feel like people hate you, sleep. And if you feel like you hate yourself, take a shower.
Yep.
We love that.
I feel like you feel so much better after you've washed your hair as well.
Yeah, I'm having my shower tonight. Like
same,
my everything shower.
So Jen and I do netball on a Tuesdays, and Jen just comes straight here after work. And last week was the first game that we played, and I wash my hair on a Monday usually.
Yeah.
It was so sweaty and disgusting for the rest of the week, so I was like, no, I will be washing it tonight.
No, I'm washing that tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the same. I am the same.
It was foul. I didn't think I'd sweat that much.
Yeah, I'm so excited for my hair wash night tonight.
Same.
So yay.
Yeah. Okay. Next thing is taking photos of everything.
So we actually talk about this a fair bit. I love taking photos, and like my camera roll is just
I take photos
filled
of everything. I
of
literally just take
aesthetic
photos
things.
of like ducks.
Yeah, just anything.
I send them to my mum because it makes her happy.
And we were talking about like when you have a live photo, how much better is that?
Yeah.
I love live photos.
So mum sent me this live photo. Dogs come into her work all the time.
Yeah.
And she doesn't understand really how it works. So she always takes live photos. And I always press on them, and it was literally this person just aggressively rubbing the dog like that. It was so funny.
Oh, how good.
He was really cute.
Oh, I love
it's nice to look. Sorry, I just cut you
No,
off.
go.
Well, I feel like it's also really nice to look back at all your photos.
Yeah.
Like, even if you were having a crap time, like, you look back and you're like, oh, that was really fun.
Yeah.
And it's, like, nice to reminisce.
I understand the idea of putting your phone away and living in the moment, but...
You don't... Just because you have your phone out and you're taking photos doesn't mean you're not present.
Yeah.
I went to a concert once. It was years ago. And I filmed... I always take loads of videos of concerts and stuff. But I wasn't watching the phone at all. Like, I literally was just... had it on record and I was watching the concert the whole time. And one of the girls that I went with afterwards said to me, she was like, you've just been on your phone the whole time. Like, did you even like pay attention to the concert? And I was like, I have no idea what I filmed. I just had it going the whole time.
Yeah, literally.
I was like, I have no clue what the hell I filmed.
You look
back at it. Oh my God.
And it's like not even off the stage and it's of like people.
Yeah, or it's just you like aggressively screaming. Yeah.
That's gold. But like, it's so true. Like, take
is.
photos, take videos, whatever you want. Like, even if you just take one or two, pop your phone away after that if you feel like you have to live in the moment. But like...
Or have your phone on Do Not Disturb so you're not checking for messages and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're having you time, if you're going for a walk or something, put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You can take a photo of the sunset, you can take a photo of the ducks. And you're not checking the messages and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, I'm here for taking a photo because, like, then you have your secret little album.
Yeah.
I had a presentation night on Sunday. It's currently Tuesday, but on Sunday. And one of the little girls that I coach, she got me this beautiful bouquet of flowers. And I walked out of that place, like, on top of a mountain. Like, I was just feeling amazing. There is something about flowers. And if you say...
Feel so good.
If you say you don't like flowers, go away.
That's a
like,
lie.
honestly, everyone loves flowers.
Yeah. I always buy people flowers. I especially buy men flowers.
Yeah.
Which not everyone likes it, but I have a few gay friends and they really appreciate it because boys never get given flowers, which is so sad.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's nice.
Oh, so yeah, go buy yourself some flowers.
Go buy yourself flowers.
I go for walks, and my walks pretty much go up the bush. I pick eucalyptus leaves, and then I take them home. I rinse them off with water, and I stick them in a little like pot on my desk that's like 4 eucalyptus leaves. I've like claimed it as my like eucalyptus leaves little pot thing, and so I do that, and then you can also hang them in the shower, and it's pretty trendy at the moment actually.
Oh, it has a lot of health benefits.
Yeah, it has. So have a look at it. Have a look at the TikTok that I made.
I posted a video about how to make kale chips as well.
Oh yes, I haven't seen that yet. Okay.
Someone commented on it and she felt really seen and it made my day better.
Oh yay! Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, eucalyptus leaves, go grab them. It's good to put them around you. I love falling asleep
nice.
and having that whiff of eucalyptus. It's just like, it's so zen.
Yeah.
So, and then buy yourself flowers as well, or
Yeah,
grow
go
yourself
Coles.
flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And go steal some from someone's bush. No, probably don't do that. Candles.
Candles.
Light a candle. I feel like the smell and like also just, I don't know, it's just a nice little thing to look at. And you're just like, it's homey.
Yeah, they're cozy.
Yeah.
Homey, cozy.
Go have a bath. If you have a bath, light a candle.
Yeah, candles are a great way to just like bring warmth to the room, literally.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling down, pop a candle on, read a book and have a candle next to you.
It's
Keep it
nice.
away from curtains.
Yeah, don't burn the house down.
But like, light a candle. Don't forget about it. But light a candle.
Yeah.
Ruby has so many candles, and this year
Everyone just keeps giving me, when you're a girl, well, I don't know why I'm saying this, everyone would know this, you like the main present you get is like candles and diffusers. It's such a like easy thing to get for women. And I always get them because I'm such a scent person. And this year I felt really special because I got a candle and a diffuser, and both of them, the reason they bought them for me was because they said it smelt like me, which I thought was really sweet.
Yeah, I think that's so nice. That like shows like the effort too that people went into.
Yeah.
And how well people know you. But you like genuinely always smell good, so
I don't feel like I have a signature scent though, that's my thing. I wear, because I have like 15 different body moisture. I have way too much stuff. It's a problem. I'm trying to do Project
Materialistic.
No, I'm trying to do Project Pan.
What's that?
So, do you know what it is?
No.
So, what it is it was a thing on TikTok ages ago. People start doing it usually at the start of the year and then they give up. You know how I have so many perfumes?
Yeah.
I cannot buy another perfume until I've got rid of one.
Oh, I just do that.
It's just common sense pretty much, but I don't do that. Or like I've got like 5 different body washes. So I want to finish all my body washes before I buy another one.
Yeah, okay.
Which is like, it's just common sense.
Like those sort of things I kind of just go through and then buy another one.
Yeah, but see, I'm the opposite. I
feel like
stuff.
a lot of people are like that though. That's
yeah,
not
so
just
that's
you.
why I'm actually trying to be a minimalist because I have way too much crap and it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
But I need to get through all of my stuff before I can do that because I don't want to just chuck it because that's wasteful.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well cool. Well if you're like Ruby,
Yeah.
try to do Project Pan. Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, Jen doesn't really understand me.
No, I don't.
No, so a thing with eyeshadow. So when you use an eyeshadow up until there's like nothing left, you'll hit the pan that it's in.
Oh.
And that is called hitting pan.
Oh.
So Project Pan means hitting empty pretty much.
Okay. Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
so
whoever
getting rid of
came
all
up
your
with that
MDs.
is quite smart.
Yeah. I don't know who came up with it. Okay, next thing. Buying nice pajamas.
Something I absolutely love doing is when you catch a train down to Melbourne and you go to Spencer Street Outlet, go to Peter Alexander, because their pajamas are so cheap. It is so good to just buy a new pair of pajamas from Peter Alexander there. It's like $20 for a set.
Yeah, it's so good. And
Yeah,
there's like,
highly recommend.
I don't know, you just feel really nice when you have your nice pajamas on.
Yeah, and then you do like an everything shower.
Yeah, everything shower, you have to exfoliate, shave, moisturise, do your skincare, then light a candle, read a book, have your nice pajamas on, fresh sheets.
Fresh sheets, I love.
You
That
feel
actually
so
reminds me,
good.
I want some fresh sheets.
I need to change my sheets, actually, they're disgusting.
I think we all do. This is a sign for everyone.
Yeah.
And then another thing we had on there was baking.
This is more of a Jen thing than a me thing. I'm not really a huge cook.
It's for some people, but for me, I love baking. And I love baking for other people as well. I'm on a sourdough journey and yeah, I've started my starter. So I think this weekend it's been like a week and then I can make some sourdough. But at the moment, my favourite things are... I'm also sugar intolerant. Yeah, so it does get hard for me, which I only found out recently, but like I've always known I've had problems, but only recently diagnosed with IBS and sugar intolerance, and I always knew I was lactose intolerant, so I'm not celiac, which is...
That's really good, celiac. Oh.
Yeah, I was tested for that, but I was tested for that ages ago, and then I had a retest, and I'm like, it's just going to come back the same. Anyway, so it's been really hard for me to kind of learn how to cook without a lot of sugar. I love making muffins. And something else that I love making, well, I make it for other people because I can't eat it, is sugar cookies. If you don't know Michael Finch, you need to look him up. Michael Finch on TikTok and on Instagram.
He's actually from here.
He's from Myrtleford, yeah. And he is awesome. He's so sassy. I love recreating his recipes, especially his sugar cookies with like the pink icing. I make them for my friend every time she comes home from uni, and I send her back to uni with a fresh batch of sugar cookies and she just loves them.
Yum.
So you guys need to do that. Make them. Have a look at all his recipes because I love baking and it's honestly so much fun. Like,
And our next thing is going on walks.
this is my favourite. Is this your favourite too?
I do like going for a walk, not as much as you do.
Okay. I walk like 5 to 6 times a week. Sometimes I'll walk like 2 times in a day. So I love walking. I love it. I just love putting on either a really good podcast or some upbeat music.
I do like listening to a podcast when I go for a walk.
It's like my favorite thing ever. Like listening to Mel Robbins while I go for a walk. There are so many recommendations I have for podcasts, and I really need to tell people what they are, or I'll make like an Instagram post and put them up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There's like other podcasts I think that like obviously listen to ours, but there's like other podcasts that I think
Yeah, what
that
are you doing if you're not listening to us?
Yeah.
Seriously.
So I mean, would our podcast be any good if even we couldn't recommend it? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we highly recommend our own podcast, but I will recommend other
Yeah.
podcasts for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go for a walk.
Oh, also we need to get like a counter of how many times we just say yeah.
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 Because we do it all the time.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite funny. Not gonna lie.
It is funny, but because we were listening back to one that we did the other day and literally for like, it was so many times and we just kept going,
Yeah, just back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I absolutely love going for walks. Go for a walk. It's getting colder where we live. So we live in Australia. If you're from like America or if you're overseas and you're in Europe, this is so cool that you're listening to us.
I don't think they'll.
But yeah, we're from Australia and it's getting cold at the moment.
It's
getting
cold.
very cold.
It's freezing.
So getting up and going for a walk in the mornings is hard, but something we need to talk about is get up and go.
Yeah.
Go for that walk.
Just get up.
You'll feel better after it.
And another really good thing to do is lay your clothes out the night before. This is what I do when I want to get up and go to the gym really early is I'll put my clothes out the night before and if I'm going to have breakfast, I'll have that already made. So all you have to do in the morning literally is just get up, get dressed and go.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Do some like overnight oats too. So as soon as you get back from...
It's already done.
Yeah, it's already ready. Or some yogurt and berries.
Makes it so much easier.
Yeah, I'm so here for that. And like something that we were talking about when it's like hard to get up out of bed is you just got to count it down.
Yeah. Yep.
1, 2, 3, get out of bed. Or 3, 2, 1, get out of bed. Like you actually have to roll over and get out of bed, stand up, and then you're ready to go.
Yeah, once you're out and you're fine.
Get up and get out of bed.
Just
go.
do it.
Get dressed, and then if you're still tired, that's on you.
Get in the shower. Earlier. I feel so much better when I just have
Yeah.
a shower. And I feel like because I usually give myself a bit of time in the morning and I am really tired, but by the time I get in the car, like I'm fine.
Yeah. So just get up and do it. And you do feel better. And it takes so long to get into routine. So long.
It takes 21 days to make a habit, so 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And it's so hard when you like start that routine and then that one time you're like, oh, I deserve this, just roll over and have a nap,
get
which
up.
we're all guilty of. Get up and go. Stop being lazy.
Consciously for those 3 weeks, just like, you have a goal. Don't say I'm going to do like 5 different things. Set one thing, like I'm going to get up 15 minutes earlier. So consciously for the next 3 weeks, get up 15 minutes earlier every single day, even if it's a day off. If you want to get up at 6:30, you get up at 6:30 every single day, even if it's Sunday and you're hungover. Get up.
Get up. Sorry, this is positive.
It is. It's positive reinforcement.
And yeah, positive support. 100%.
Yeah.
We're encouraging you right now.
Yeah.
So like obviously it takes time to get there and we're both guilty of breaking our own routines, but setting that routine and trying to actually get there, it's hard, but you can do it.
Yeah, well, once you're in the habit of it, it's your body clock and you're used to doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So get up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So get up in the morning, go for that walk, and you will feel better.
You do feel better.
You will. Pop on that song that you absolutely love.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Just absorb the nature.
Yeah.
Stop. Okay, and then our last thing is giving yourself that time in the morning. So something that I've been doing recently is I like to get up and have a coffee, and I am shocking. I do not work where we live. I drive quite a bit, which you drive as well.
Yeah.
So I normally give myself just enough time to get up, scoff down my breakfast and get out the door, which leads you to have such a stressed, out of whack day. Like you feel not put together. So I have been getting up earlier and I just bought some like under eye masks that you can get literally from the supermarket, Woolies, wherever. And I get up, I've been getting up 15 minutes earlier and I put them on and I make my coffee and then go and sit outside and just like do that for 15 minutes.
Yeah. I know it's cold, but like you can try your hardest.
Yeah. And it just sets you up for a better day, I feel.
Yeah, and you want those days. You want your days to be good. So
your morning routine's so important. It sets you for the whole day.
And whatever you put in, you're going to get out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, here for that. The simplest ways in your day-to-day is to focus on your senses. Don't be up in your head, rather feel your surroundings.
Okay, now let's talk about the pros and cons of being the main character.
So there's so much like, is it stigma? Is that the right word?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, there's like stigma around being the main character. But what Ruby and I are so heavy on is you are the main character in your own life.
Absolutely.
So stop trying to put that to the side.
Like, think about it. If your life was a TV show, the camera's on you.
Yeah, and it is. Like, allow others to be their own main character.
Yeah, we're not saying be really obnoxious.
No, gosh, no.
Don't do that. But just, I don't know, feel good about yourself and be confident in yourself.
Yeah.
But you don't have to walk around and be like, I'm so much better than everyone else. Because that just puts everyone else in a shit mood.
Yeah. Like, just be kind as well. Like, it costs nothing to be kind.
And who feels better after being mean to someone? Who walks away from something going, wow, I just talked so much shit about her and I feel great about myself.
Yeah, exactly.
There's something we talk about at work all the time.
Yeah.
We have a chart and it's above the line and below the line.
Yeah.
And we always have to be above the line. So take ownership for your actions. Be honest, like be respectful. And below the line is dobbing people in, like talking shit about other people, like all that sort of stuff. And a really below the line thing is talking shit about someone. Because who feels better after going, well, I've just said this really nasty thing about her?
Yeah, exactly.
It makes me a better person.
Yeah. No.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I get that. I like that.
It's a really good thing that she does.
Be an above the line person.
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard not to like. Sorry, we're annoying you guys the first episode in, but we promise we're going to be better. We're going to be more of an above the line person when it comes to.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have days where you're a bit below the line and you feel like crap, but just consciously take the effort to go.
Yeah, recognition.
Yeah.
Recognize that you're feeling down and recognize that these are the things that we've been talking about, the things that you need to do in order to feel better. Take those steps up.
Up the ladder. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I feel like a good thing to say is if you're having a crap day, when you go into work, a huge thing is you need to leave like your personal life at the door. When you walk into work, you're in work mode, which is such a hard thing to do because say someone's died or something, that is so awful and you can't just leave that at the door. But I would just consciously say to people, listen, I'm really not feeling that good today. Like, I'm sorry if I'm a bit of an ass. Pull me up on it. But this has happened and I'm really trying to push through it. Yeah. But I'm not having a good day. And then everyone's aware.
Yeah.
They'll actually help you and they'll be there for you because they know what's going on. You're not just being rude.
Let people know how you're feeling.
That's what I do that.
Something that we do at school is like if a kid is feeling not so good and like we just have this thing and you flip it and you just flip it to whatever emotion you're feeling. And it's all these faces that are either sad or happy.
Yeah.
And it's like the most basic way for kids to show the recognition of how they're feeling.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can be like, so what's going on? Or maybe we can take into recognition that that's how they're feeling. And so maybe the way we speak to them as well might be a little bit softer. Or if they're happy, we're going to keep that on that happy, high. So we're going to be upbeat with them. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just understanding people and then also having the understanding of your own self.
Yeah.
And being self-aware.
Well, that's a huge thing you do have to recognise. Yeah. Because if you just get up and go, oh, I feel like shit today, today's going to be a shit day. It is going to be a shit day.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a huge believer in you speak things into existence.
Yes.
Which I never used to be until it actually started happening. And you are what you say you are. Like, if you get up in the morning and go, oh, I'm fat, I'm disgusting. That's what your mind thinks.
The whole day.
That is, you are what you say you are. If you get up in the morning and you say, like, today's going to be a good day, like, I feel good about myself.
I'm a good person. I'm eating healthy. I'm nice to other people. A massive one. I'm a good person. Yeah.
Then you're going to have a better day. And it's really important to do it when you're in the mirror looking at yourself.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember why, but they say you're supposed to do that.
So again, be the main character. Allow yourself to enjoy life and the little things. Be present, but do it with kindness.
And I feel like, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like a huge thing is strive to be how you want to be perceived.
Act how you want to be treated as well.
Yeah.
So something I saw actually, this is funny. Not funny because it's sad, but like when we pass away, like on our stone, it doesn't say like
how you were. No, it has like a little thing. It
doesn't have all your achievements listed.
Yeah. No, it says about how you were as a person.
Yeah, and in the speeches, people aren't going to be saying like,
oh, she was so smart. She ran a 5K.
Yeah, she ran a 5K. She was so healthy. She was, had
She was so
abs.
skinny. She went to the gym every day. She ate kale smoothies.
Yeah, they say who you are. And I
Yeah,
think that's really important.
it is.
Another thing that we really want to touch on is that you have to be okay being by yourself. You have to be confident in being who you are and being okay to do things by yourself.
Yeah, I think it's so important to be alone. I'm an only child, so I've always been a very independent person, and I've always done things by myself. So I don't really know a different situation. I've never been a clingy person. I've always been, I like my space. I like to be alone. But I know that is really hard for some people.
Yeah. So, like, for me, I felt like for a long time, I always needed to be around friends in a social group and stuff. And I actually have social anxiety, which is funny.
Mm,
Like the fact that I needed to be around people, yet when I was around people, I was so flustered and
yeah.
anxious. And then when I started to like go on my walks or vlog or take photos or bake and do things by myself or even with my mum, like, guys, be with your mum if you can. Mums are just beautiful. Be with someone who is that figure to you.
Yeah.
And because they're also older and they'll help you understand these things as well because they've lived a life.
Yeah, Jen is like a massive introvert. I think everyone can be at times.
Which is funny because my friends actually laugh at the fact that I say I'm actually an introvert at times.
You wouldn't think she was. Like, if you met her, she loves to talk.
I'm a very bubbly person and there is absolutely nothing mysterious about me.
God, no.
Nothing mysterious about me. I will tell you everything. Anyway, but a massive thing is that I love time to myself. And it's not the time to myself where I sit in my room and I don't know, sit on TikTok and stuff. It's the fact that I go out and I do stuff and I enjoy being in my own presence.
I think there's a difference as well because a huge part of depression is sitting at home scrolling through TikTok for hours and not doing anything to make you feel better, and then you get into the spiral of I'm just going to lay here until I die sort of thing, like I'm so miserable. But if you actually get up and you're doing things that benefit you, like it literally could just be like you go for a walk around the block.
Oh, just a quick 10-minute walk.
Or you wash your hair or something. If you do something by yourself that makes you feel better.
Yeah, do it.
Like, it's such a different experience than just laying in bed and watching TikTok.
Yeah, so that's when we say enjoy your own presence. That's what we mean. Like, go out and be productive.
Yeah. Don't sit there.
Don't self-isolate, but allow yourself to be okay doing things by yourself.
And I feel like you need to have time by yourself to reset as well.
Yeah. Everyone needs me time, that idea of me time.
Something that's always scared the living crap out of me, and so it's something my mum does. She will go out for breakfast or she'll go out and get food just by herself, and she'll sit at the cafe like that.
Have you ever done that?
No.
Oh my gosh! It was like during exams, I finished one of my exams and I still had another 2 to go, but they weren't for like till the next week, and I'd finished like midweek. I literally went and got Vietnamese from our local Vietnamese store, which is so good. I got a chicken noodle salad.
Yum.
And like a cold noodle salad, and I went and sat down by our buffalo lake by myself under a tree and just ate.
See, that's different. That I could do, but I couldn't go into a restaurant and sit at a table. I probably could. I think I just have the feeling that everyone's looking at me and they're like, she's been stood up, she's by herself, which is not how it is. No one actually cares.
No, because we don't go and see someone by themselves and think that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No one actually cares.
Yeah.
But like that's something I should do. I should push myself to go and do that once.
Do it. Always turn a negative into a positive as well. We understand, like, we live in small towns. If you live in the city, it's
a very different experience to what we have here. So what we say will totally differentiate from what you guys have.
Yeah, so you might have a different experience, and please like pop that in the chat.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, so we can like, tell others.
Yeah, if you guys have something and you want it to be on the pod, tell us and we'll put it in.
Yeah, but for us, like being in the country and being in such a like our town,
everyone knows everyone. People will talk about you. It's bad luck. It is what it is, but you can't control it.
Something I really want to emphasize is that what people say about you really isn't your business, and you need to get out of that mentality that it is your business. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, it's a huge thing. Like I don't know if we've spoken about it or not yet, but the let them theory.
Yes, let them be them and let you be you.
And I'm the type of person, I'm such a control freak. I'm so type A. Like, I need to know what's happening, when it's happening, how it's happening, who's going, all this sort of stuff. And as soon as something changes, I freak out. I can't handle it. But so a huge thing for me has been, and Mum says it all the time, you can only control what you can control.
Yeah, you have to be okay with being by yourself, and romanticize when you go on those walks, or when you're baking by yourself, romanticize it.
Stop and take a minute to actually just be like,
Just love life.
Just be
Allow
like, this
life
is
to be
really
lovely.
nice.
Yeah.
Or like a huge thing, I used to run all the time, and runner's high is so real.
Yeah.
And like you get to a point and you're just like so happy, and you're so, when you're in like a nice area and stuff, you're just like, this is so nice. So stop and consciously think like, this is really nice. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, be like, allow your senses to really kick in. That fifth sense of like everything coming in together. Yeah. So sit there and
appreciate it.
Appreciate life, because life is lovely.
It is.
That kind of brings us to the end of our podcast. And
yeah, it does.
We hope you take something away from today and listening, whether you're on your walk or driving or sitting watching us on YouTube, which I think is a very niche market. And like, I can understand if you like set your laptop up and you're like cooking and you just like,
or like you're doing your makeup, or like you're doing something else and you have it as background noise.
Go for it. But other than that, like, thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope that it's made your step a little lighter, or you're turning your car a little less aggressive.
Yeah, and you've taken something away from this.
Yeah. So the quote, we're also doing a quote of the week every single release of our
that'll
episode.
relate to the episode.
Yeah, so this one's the one that I picked out this week. Ruby's mum has got
My mum loves
things.
this one. My mum really, really liked this one, just so everyone knows.
So this is from Denzel Washington. We close our eyes when we pray, when we cry, when we kiss, when we dream, because the most beautiful things in our life are not seen, but only felt by the heart. And I feel like that is really on brand.
It is.
Yeah.
And yeah, Mum really liked that one, so
yeah,
there you go.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening.
We love you.
We love you very much.
Try our tea. I can't even pronounce it.
Adaptogens.
But twinnings or twinings?
We don't know. Can someone tell us how to pronounce it?
Someone please, because it's really like,
it's actually like
nerves.
It's an issue.
Yeah. So it's the calm mind. Go and have it. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your week, guys. We love you.
With love, Jen and Ruby.